Another successful event for the 87ers, and this time we had somebody special, as we had a couple other times, come down. There's nothing more making this more legit than hearing NBA and somebody from the NBA office. John Bishop, how are you?
I'm doing great, Tim. Thanks. Appreciate it.
You know, with what's going on, you know, because we talk about, you know, right now we're on a push to sell season tickets for the 87ers. You know, tell the folks, I mean, the D-League, what a magnificent league this is turning out to be.
Fantastic. This is the 17th team added to the D-League. We've had a lot of success over the course of the 13 seasons that the league's been operating, especially the newest teams to the league, which are typically NBA owned, like the 87ers. We've had a lot of success recently in Canton and in Santa Cruz and now in Delaware. It's the reception for the team has been fantastic. Yeah,
and when you're talking about that, folks, this is your opportunity, because we're going to put up a website on the bottom here that you can go to and kind of get an idea. You can get to right now. You know, I'm looking at the seating arrangements because we're at the Barb Carpenter Centers where the games are going to be played, and right now, pretty much there's a few of them already been picked, but it's pretty open for everybody.
That's right. We have availability in each section. Some of the sections are filling up a little faster, but the response has been great. Like I said, not only people from Wilmington, Newark, but here tonight in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, and I had a couple of people down from downstate in here in the room tonight. I was really surprised. Townsend was here, Chesapeake City. So people are getting involved from all around this region because family, you know, we talk about it, and I watch the highlight reels and stuff, and these guys really put it on the line out there because they're trying to make themselves move up into that next division, get to the big boys game, and that's the NBA itself. So I watch these guys play, but more than that, the family atmosphere that's created from, you know, what you guys are doing.
It's amazing. Really, in every market, we're seeing more and more families that choose to come out because it's affordable. You can see, as we've said, second best basketball in the world, and so you're going to see a high quality product. It's going to be inexpensive, and there's going to be things for the kids to do as well.
Yeah, that's the important part, because the kids are, you know, it's what a good way to educate them on basketball. Because I've heard of guys talk about doing, you know, where the fans can actually go on a court and get autographs from people that are going to be NBA stars someday.
That's right. I was in Dallas last year. We have a team there called the Texas Legends, and what they do is they bring all the players onto the court after the game. The coach hadn't even gone into taking them into the locker room. They're just on the court. All the fans come down. There's no ropes or anything like that keeping the fans from the players. It's very interactive, very engaging. And you got guys like Delonte West that played with LeBron James, those guys down on the court with these kids. It's amazing. It's really fun to watch.
Get a chance to get autographs, pictures, and all that kind of deal. And then you got guys that, you know, quite a few of them. I was amazed when you guys throw up that chart how many D-League players are now gone into the NBA. I mean, this is where the teams are finding their players.
That's exactly right. You have over 130 players in the NBA that have D-League experience, and so we're seeing that, and that number grows every year. That number will be even more this next year as we add a 17th team, and also more and more teams are making this investment in the D-League because they know this is the way to develop players.
Yeah, and when you're talking about developing players, now what we got going on here is very unique because we're 20 minutes away from the 76ers getting in a car and coming into a game situation. So if you got somebody rehabbing or you got some players that need more time off the bench, you're going to be running the same plays. I understand the coach is going to work with the coach here. So if you're a Sixers fan, you're looking at your future team out there getting their game time in.
Absolutely. So last year in Santa Cruz, they were about an hour away, and you would see the head coach, Mark Jackson, NBA superstar, would come down and watch the games. You would also have NBA players come and watch their friends and their teammates who were playing in the game. They would come down because it was a short drive. You guys have an even shorter drive. So I would expect that you'll see the GM, the head coach, other players that are consistently coming down and either participating in the game or observing.
So you have a San Antonio coach, or used to be a San Antonio coach, that's got many of the NBA rings that just got hired by the 76ers, and he's going to be a big part of that. Brett Brown is going to be a big part of what is taking place here because he's going to select the coaches. He's going to be involved with the players that come on. And so, you know, coach is in the process at this D-League level.
Yeah, and it's also very exciting because he comes from the Spurs. They're a team that bought in early on the D-League. And so they have a team in Austin that they've had for several years now, and they believe in the D-League more than any other franchise in the NBA. So to have that influence coming here and know that that they believe in the product and they're going to be sending players here, that's very encouraging, very exciting for Delaware today.
Yeah, when you talk about that, I think, you know, I believe because I watched a young man come off that D League, and if they would have won it, I believe he would have been the MVP of the World Championship this year.
Absolutely, Danny Green was amazing. We're seeing that more and more. It's not just guys that are on the end of the bench transferring to the D League and back. It's guys that have become superstars like Danny Green, like Jeremy Lin. I mean, every year we're seeing a real superstar rise up out of the D League and become an NBA star.
Because what a better way to get you, because you got to get pro experience. Maybe you're not just quite ready to step in. A lot of these guys coming out of college, just need a couple of years, and used to they have to go to Europe and they kind of get lost in the shuffle over there. Not here. You're going to be visible. And the nice thing about it is, some of these players, we hope all of them end up on the Sixers as starters, but some of these players, other teams can come in and snatch them.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in fact, what's amazing is that we're now having NBA players that are saying, I want to go down and play in the D League because I can get time. We had a guy with the Spurs, Corey Joseph, who was with the Spurs last year. He was getting 1 or 2 minutes a game, and he's telling the coach, he's telling Greg Popovich, I want to go down and play for the Austin Toros because I can get 30 minutes a game. And so to have NBA players requesting that they go down there so they can get playing time is amazing. It's great for the league, great for the fans.
And it's great for that player because he needs that time, and the more time he gets, the better he's going to improve his game. John, it's always a pleasure to have you come down from New York because I know you've been involved with this since its inception. We got a long ways to go, but you're the ones that can make it a lot better for us. By getting involved with it now, go to the website, pick up the phone, give them a call. Tickets are available. If you want to get involved with some of the things we're going on, they'll invite you to this. This is great times.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very affordable. It's very easy to get involved. The staff here is wonderful. It's as good a staff as we have anywhere in the entire league, and so they're very helpful. And so, yeah, I just reach out to them and see how you can get involved.
Yeah, that's it. And once again, John Bishop here, and you definitely want to check out our brand new 87ers.